All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. I should probably take off the virtual background because I am once again at another airport and it is time to fly to Miami, where, oh, somebody with a green jacket behind me, which is why perfect green screen. And we are, of course, doing our little regulatory arbitrage. And I got about 10 minutes before boarding. Sorry for the video, ran a little bit late. Because why isn't there? It's killing me again. What happened to my screen share is giving me a little bit of trouble. I need to make sure that I don't dox anything once again. No, it should be fine. All right, here we go. Well, try not to dox anything. It's not letting me share applications, it's only letting me share a screen. So we're gonna share a screen once I open the right screen up. All right, let's do this. The Financial Summit is finally on sale. It's held me up this morning as well, but it is on sale. You can register for it. There's gonna be a very, this thing is probably gonna sell out. What happened here? Why is my Google map not working? But anyway, we are good to go. There it is. Now it's working. We are all set. Here's the registration form. We will contact us for bank wires. I mean, the cost is a little too high for credit card transactions, but we certainly will take bank wires. There's going to be 2 tiers of prices. There's going to be a few more seats left than 8. We were testing, so we took away a bunch of seats in testing. We'll raise it a little bit, but there it is. It is finally on sale. Please read the website. You can also Google the words Financial Summit, and you will find this event as the first Google search term. All right, let's go to the chart. The weekly chart remains on an MRI warning buy candle. This is a good sign, but until the weekly chart gets us above the 20-period moving average, it is just a dead cat bounce until it goes beyond that, because I don't think it fell enough to be completely 98% sure that we're not going lower. I still think that the low is likely in. I think there is a 55 to 60% chance we are not going to go lower than 30,000 ever again in the price of Bitcoin. But 60, 70% is not 90%. And had we fallen into the mid 20s, I would have been 90% sure we're not going lower than that low. So it is what it is. We are looking at the MRI warning buy candle, and by the time the MRI buy candle shows up next week, it's possible that the move has already been exhausted to the upside, and we will get rejected somewhere in the $48,000 area. The $48,000 area remains the big boogeyman for Bitcoin, with the 200-day moving average at 41,500 remains the small boogeyman for Bitcoin. So this is small resistance, monster resistance. Now, the slower this moves, the more likely the monster resistance migrates from this area into this area. So because we were not able, I'm gonna get closer to the microphone. Because we were not able to muster a move straight into 48 to hit the monster resistance in June, by the time July rolls around, in early June, by the time mid-June rolls around, it's possible that the monster resistance is going to take place at 43,000. And then breaking that monster resistance makes the rest of the move to new all-time highs significantly easier. So these are the 2 zones you have to really, really watch. The daily chart is, of course, bullish. We got a green star candle yesterday, which opens the door for a bullish trade. As I said yesterday, there is a bullish trade here, but this bullish trade needs to be very, very cautious at $41,500. Now, there's lots of room between yesterday's prices at 37,000 and 41,000. That's a decent trade that you can definitely make money on. And if the MRI top is coming in at around 41.5 to 42,000, that could be that short-term 1 to 4 candle correction, followed by potentially additional upside into 48,000, where the bigger rejection is very, very likely. Yeah, lots of commotion going on here, so it's hope you guys can hear me. All right. During yesterday's Q&A, people asked me about the 4-hour triangle, and I drew the 4-hour triangle, and it looked absolutely beautiful. And we were just getting rejected yesterday, right at this at the top line of this triangle. So of course, at rejection, I'm anticipating a little bit of downside based on this triangle, but we have clearly broke out of this triangle, and that's a good sign. But nothing is ever very, very easy, because as you can see, in about 12 minutes, which I probably will not be on the stream because my plane will already be boarding. And since everyone and their mother is now flying, I do not have enough status yet to get the free upgrade into business. So I will be flying economy from to Miami. So I'll be there like this. But I did have a COVID test a few days ago, so should be good. Anyway, MRI top 4-hour chart coming next candle. So I'm not expecting much for the rest of the day. This is probably the top of the 39,500. It's probably the top for the day, and we're gonna just tread water into tomorrow. GBTC, nothing has changed. If we do pull back a little bit more, my GBTC buy level will drop all the way down to 31, but I haven't dropped it yet. I'm gonna leave it here for one more day, but going into next week, today is already Thursday. So if the price of Bitcoin is sitting below 31,000, I will raise my entry into GBTC to 31.5, and that's when I add to my GBTC position. So that is my plan going into the rest of this week. I do not like the look of this chart. This looks absolutely ugly, and it can eventually put me in a mental institution if the shit coins once again appreciate versus Bitcoin. Gold is pulling back a little bit. Figures just as I become a bull on gold once again, it starts to pull back. But hey, I'm a TA trader, and my TA tells me that this consolidation is poised for more breakouts. So I am not panicking yet. But if tomorrow's candle starts trading below today's candle, whatever that bullish trade was, is no longer active as a bullish trade. Silver doesn't do anything. Oil, as I told you guys yesterday, today was expected to be a pop in oil. We're going to keep an eye on that, because this is a beautiful, beautiful reversal candle. Tomorrow's candle trading below today's candle is absolute textbook. It doesn't get more textbook than that. A shooting star candle on an MRI. I mean, this is what the MRI was invented for. So this is an absolute perfect. Like if I was long oil, I would be getting out, and I would even consider a short position. That's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. S&P 500, look, everything is down today. What the hell is going on? Market hasn't opened yet, still a few hours to go. S&P is on the verge, as I've been saying. S&P is on the verge of going bullish. I don't know what's going on in the news today, but we had a green star candle. This is the weekly chart of the S&P. The green star candle, what happened here? That's not a weekly, it's just a monthly chart. I was about to say the monthly chart was, let's go to the weekly chart. I knew that didn't look right. So there you are. This is generally a very bullish looking picture. We had an MRI top, we had a 1 to 4 candle correction. We're now going higher. We had a green star earlier this week. I mean, if it doesn't close as a green star candle, you may want to consider going into cash at the end of the week and then re-enter it next week. But this is generally a bullish look. I'm just going to leave my line here, and the break of the same line next week makes me very, very, very bullish. All right, that is it. My flight is about to board. Once again, my spot was given to Eric Voorhees. Eric Voorhees is a shitcoiner, and it's actually very disappointing that a conference called Bitcoin 2021 would give away slots to shitcoiners and a conference called Shitcoin 2021 is forced to give away slots to Bitcoiners because some Bitcoiners were not asked to speak at a conference called Bitcoin 2021. Eric Voorhees has had me blocked on Twitter for years. The moment I used to like Eric Voorhees, but the moment Eric Voorhees created the scam called Salt, I chewed him out, and he blocked me ever since that day, and I have absolutely no respect for Eric Voorhees. I should have lost respect for Eric Voorhees significantly earlier when he was involved in creating the New York agreement and trying to take over Bitcoin for his own personal gain. He, of course, failed, and then went ahead and started creating shitcoins. So yeah, this is why no one asked me to speak anywhere except shitcoin conferences, apparently. But yeah, it's very disappointing that Eric Voorhees is speaking at a conference called Bitcoin, because I don't consider Eric Voorhees a Bitcoiner. Eric Voorhees is a shitcoiner, 100%. Well, I can't really go to a conference without speaking because it'll cost me like $2,000 or $3,000. And contrary to people's beliefs and people's Googling of what is Tone's net worth, I'm not paying $2,000 to attend a conference where I'm not going to listen to a single presentation. So it makes absolutely no sense. All right. I'll just tweet out where I am, guys. I'm gonna hang out in that area. I'll find a bar or a coffee shop, and I'm just gonna tweet it out. Hey, I'm hanging out here. Just come by. Yeah, Salt is a total scam, and I don't care if they sue me for it. The Salt project was always a scam from day one, and Eric Voorhees was very involved in it. Like, I even gave him a little bit of a pass on that 2x agreement, but I wasn't going to let the Salt bullshit slide. All right. Hey, we're clearing the mempool, so that's absolutely beautiful. And we're going to get Taproot. Orlando, we are looking forward to having you on the flight today. If you have any questions about the flight, check out the Financial Summit. Guys, I'm going to be doing another conference in Dubai. Keep you posted on that. We just got it going. But the Financial Summit, I launched the site last night. 2 people already registered. So, but please do not come. If the price is too expensive for you, this is not the conference for you. I have other conferences that are reasonably priced. This is for successful traders and funds. I mean, and the price is going to go up very quickly. So yes, this is expensive, but it's Dubai is expensive, and you're there for 6 days. So check that out. All right, guys, I got a flight to board. So thank you all so much for watching. We're going to keep an eye on Bitcoin. It's you guys got my thoughts on it, and I will see many of you. Focus. I will see many of you in Miami.